Hi, thanks for rolling with Rosie today. Today is Saturday, April 22nd. It is a very gloomy day here in central Illinois. So I thought I'd pop on and show you a few makes that I made last year, I believe. No, this last winter. I'm sorry, the one that just passed. First thing I want to show you is a blanket. Now, I made this blanket for my granddaughter. Make sure which way it goes. It is a rather big blanket. It is Lion Brand. I want to make a blankie. Okay, and the specs on this is, it is a 6 super bulky. It recommends a 9mm hook, an 8mm knitting needle. It's called Kaluna. The color is called Kaluna. She loves that blanket. She lays on it. She covers up with it. She takes it around the house with her, just dragging it, like, is it Pigpen on Charlie Brown? Anyway, she loves it. She absolutely loves it. Now, I want to show you some crochet hooks that were made for me when I was 8 years old. My grandpa dibble-dabbled in woodworking and whittling. And so he made me some crochet hooks. My Aunt Esther taught me to crochet when I was 8 years old. And the only thing that I would sit still enough to watch was how to chain. So I didn't know how to connect my chains to make something. So I was 8 years old then. I wanted to go play in the dirt. I wanted to go climb a tree. But now I'm double nickels. And I want to show them to you. I've had them all this time. Here they all are. My doggy got a hold of the only knitting needle I could find. Started chewing it. I'm like, oh no! You can't play with that! For several reasons. Anyway, I will hang on to those forever. A very great memory. He was so happy to give them to me. Anyway, I remember when I was 8 years old, he was very happy to give them to me because he knew that I was learning to crochet. So I'm going to tell you, I was working on a fall table runner. And I'm doing the stitch called Interlac. And I cannot get it, guys. I just cannot get it. I did those two good. And over here, I know you got to go into that row somehow. I cut it off. I'm going to keep it for a learning experience. Maybe tie on and try again on this one. I don't know. Anyway, I tried very hard. And I wanted to make, I didn't want to. I wanted to do it right. But I made a square. And it did not look right. And it wasn't right. So, anyway, not going very good with that. I am going to get it down, though, and I do want to tell you the colors that I used. It is Lion Brand Boogie Nights. And look at that shine. Look at that sparkle. That is beautiful yarn. I love it. I love it. And this one also has sparkles in it. However, you can't see them that good. But for these, this is a 5 bulky. It's 149 yards in this little skein. It recommends a 6.5mm hook. However, the tutorials I'm watching say to go up a hook size, a half size, or 1 hook size. So I went up to a 7, and that's what I was making this flop with. But when I see this yarn and the name of it being Boogie Nights, I think of, I love the nightlife. I like to boogie on the disco. Ah, yeah. Anyway, I had to throw that in there. Just a little silliness, and believe it or not, I told Google to play that song while I was trying to get that down. Maybe that was a distraction. Anyway, so I wanted to show you some makes. I made something else that I want to show you that turned out very well. I'm very pleased with it. It is t-shirt yarn, a basket. I've never used t-shirt yarn before. And for my very first time, I thought this turned out pretty good. I did some decreases to give it this little ripple effect. Wobble thing going on the sides. I used a wooden base. Now, this is the first time I've used t-shirt yarn, the very first time I have used a wooden base. And I like it. I like the t-shirt yarn. I want to try to make a wearable out of this t-shirt yarn. And I did get some more, and I'm going to show you them. But also the wooden bases, they're very sturdy, very good. I don't know if it's the t-shirt yarn that really made this stand up really good all by itself. There's nothing on this. It's just flat t-shirt yarn, just your basic t-shirt yarn. I have nothing on there, which I've seen tutorials where they've used spray starch to help hold it up and this and that, but I'm not kidding. This thing just stands on its own. It's very good. And I am going to put some yarn, like some yarn balls in there when I'm crocheting. I'm going to use it for a little yarn bowl, I think. So I got some t-shirt yarn, hence I made this bowl. And I'm sorry to tell you I can't give no specs on these because they're in Japanese. This come from Amazon, and it is made in China. But if you could see the colors, I'd like to show you the colors. Very pretty. And here's the brown and cream tan that I used on the top of that basket. I got some solid colors. I got a gray, a purple and blue, and I got a black, which you guys know what black looks like. But it's really kind of neat because, you see how it rolls, but when you're crocheting with it, it doesn't. It just really works up pretty neat. So, and it's pretty sturdy. I'm thinking the t-shirt yarn is what's given my basket the height and to be able to stand on its own properly. Other colors that I got is this light blue with some pinks, greens, and yellows in it, like a flower garden. Very pretty. And then I got this yellow, which is probably, you can see it a little bit. Some yellow, some red and green. Pink and green, sorry. And then black, red, and white. With a little bit of tan in there. That's really pretty too. But I only got one ball of each of those, so I have to make something small. I wanted to let you know that I am 55 years old, thank goodness. And I got some stuff for my birthday. So the first thing I want to show you is my yellow begonia. My boss got me this at work. And as soon as the freezing temperatures at night go above freezing, I will be planting that outside in my flower garden. And I got a little gnome. I collect gnomes, and I absolutely think he is adorable. My coworker named him Roberto. He's got a little flower on his hat, and if you look close, you can see the knit stitches in his hat and his sweater. So I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put him out in the garden, out in my flower garden, or if he's going to stay in my craft room. So I don't know, but he is so cute, and I was so excited, and I was just thrilled to get it. And my daughter, she got me a flag for my little flag post out front. And it's gnomes. I really like gnomes. I really do. They are just so cute. I am looking around to see if there's anything else that I meant to show you today. I did forget. I wanted to let you know that while I'm learning this interlac stitch is what it's called, I'm searching out some videos. I thought I found one, but I'm having a hard time following it now. I don't know why. But it said to go up a half size to a size bigger in your hook that the yarn called for. So this yarn that I'm working with, again, sorry to repeat myself, but I forget easy. It is a crochet hook of 6.5 millimeter. Well, I went up a half a size to a 7. So that's what I'm working with, trying to get this down. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trying until I get it right. And I really want to put it on my dining room table for a table runner because I think it would look really good with a nice fall. I got a fall pumpkin that's full of fake flowers, and it's got a big amber colored globe in the center of it that I put a candle in it. And it looks really nice for the fall. So I'm hoping to get that done before fall. Lordy, if I get a good video tutorial that I could actually watch and comprehend. It's not the tutorial's fault by no means. It's my comprehension and trying to get it right. But you know what, though? It's for fun. Yes, I'm going to be the first one to tell you that I get, I won't say aggravated, but I do get upset when I can't comprehend what I'm watching and trying to do it at the same time. I try to, on some of my tutorials, they give where you can print out the pattern for free and work along with the tutorial and try to read the pattern also. Now, that has helped. I have done one tutorial and printed out the pattern and worked it with the pattern. And that was my tulip lace cardigan from Cinnamon Stitches. I did take her advice and do that. So I am trying to learn patterns. And the thing I'm having trouble with now is sometimes it'll tell you the grams and it won't tell you the yardage. And so I spent probably 45 minutes trying to look that up on Google to see how many grams is how many yards. Well, what I have found is that it does matter with the size of yarn, first of all. Some of your 50-gram balls are 100 yards, and some of your 50-gram balls are 130 yards. So I think that's because of the size of the yarn that's involved. So I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to look at a chart, and you know how they got the line and then the little line across it, and then they got a circle in the line, and that's confusing. So guess what I found? I'm sure you all know about it, but it is an actual thing to tell you exactly. DC is double crochet, SC is single crochet, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so that's what I'm going by that, not that little chart thing. And to do a graph, I guess I have seen some of the beautiful blankets everybody's making from Cinnamon Stitches. I mean, I am so sorry, from Jada in Stitches. And Cinnamon Stitches is one that I watch. So of course I see her blanket that she's making with Jada in Stitches tutorial for I think it's a 12-month calendar blanket. And it's got your January is snowflakes, I believe. February is hearts. March is your clovers, and then, or clovers, what are they called? Clovers, shamrocks, whatever. And then you stack them all together, and then next thing you know, you have a big 12-month calendar blanket to go with the seasons of the months. So I haven't tried anything like that because it's a graft blanket, and I don't know if I can follow grafts to get it to look right, but I may tackle that in the future. I'm not sure. But anyway, I just wanted to pop on and say happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great day. And I want to give a big shout out to John Boy Crochet. We need more people like him. He's just a wonderful human being. He takes the time for you. He doesn't act like your questions are stupid. He has helped me a lot, and I appreciate him with my YouTube channel. And I just want to thank him so much. And you guys, if you don't already know about him, he has some great tutorials, some great learning experiences. He is funny. He is sweet. And he is a very thankful man. He's a very thankful human being. He spreads good cheer. He shows love to everybody. That is what this world needs. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave you now. Check him out. It's John Boy Crochet. And like I said, show him some love. Give him some thumbs up. Subscribe to him. He's wonderful. I really get his humor, and I really enjoy watching his videos. So, also, if you like my videos and my content, give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and you'll see me in the future. So I want everybody to have a great day, a great weekend, stay safe, and God bless.